Reviews of the Chevy Spark and Canada's most affordable car, the Nissan Micra. Plus, what do you get when you combine the Hulk with Godzilla? You guessed it, Hulkzilla, the monster truck. Coming up right here on the SST Car Show. SST is brought to you by Stark Auto Sales, home of the ultimate worldwide scratch and dent car sale. Hey friends, I'm Rick Walker. Welcome to another edition of the SST Car Show. We have some very cool things to share with you today because we are going to take you to some of the biggest and best car shows in North America. We have highlights from the Fleetwood Country Cruisin', the biggest car show in Canada, to show you. We are also going to take you to the Syracuse Nationals and even to Las Vegas, Nevada for the SEMA Auto Show put on by the Specialty Equipment Manufacturers Association. But first, here's our review of the all-new Chevy Spark. If you're looking for a true economy car, the Chevy Spark might be just what you're looking for. This car is all about efficient transportation. Our test model was equipped with the standard 84 horsepower four-cylinder engine. That horsepower rating might sound low, but in a car this size, it is more than adequate. This car has an advertised fuel economy rating of about 56 miles per gallon, and that is just about exactly what we were getting during our test drive. It's a fun car to drive. It's small, it's easy to park, it has a very tight turning radius, and it rides surprisingly well for a small car like this. There's a lot of range in the suspension, so when you're driving it, it feels like a much bigger car than it actually is. We put the car through a slalom and were very impressed with the Spark's ability to cut through the cones. The interior is sparse. Hard plastic is used on the dashboard and door panels, but it's easy to overlook the economy materials because of the bright colors used to enhance the car's interior style. Overall, the Spark has a playful look and feel. Build quality is very good. The fit and finish is as good as anything in this class. Okay, so what about power? Well, I would describe it as adequate. It has enough to get you where you need to go. It has enough to keep you up with highway traffic. I'd like a little bit more, but you don't really need any more power. The 1.2-liter engine in this vehicle is just enough. We expect the Spark will be inexpensive to run, inexpensive to maintain and repair. And if economical motoring is what gets you excited, the Chevy Spark might be just enough to light your fire. And now some highlights from the Southern Ontario Military Muster, held each year in the town of Essex, Ontario. Quick look at the Tucci Engineering Corvette, which we found at this year's Syracuse Nationals car show in Syracuse, New York. Don't go away. When we come back, we're going to show you Hulkzilla, a monster truck that we found at the SEMA Auto Show in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hey everyone, it's Aja here with the Ford out front at SEMA 2014. Stay tuned for more SST coming to you.
Steve Plunkett presents the Fleetwood Country Cruise-In, featuring 100 years of Dodge and Canada's Dukes of Hazzard cast reunion. Meet Tom Wopat, John Schneider, Rick Hurst, Sonny Schroyer, General Lee mechanic Tom Sarmenta, and other celebrities like George Barris, Linda Vaughn, Courtney Hanson, Gene Winfield, and Dennis Gay. See square dancing tractors, over 4,000 vintage cars, and dozens of General Lees. June 6th and 7th, 9282 Elviage Drive, London, Ontario. Visit FleetwoodCountryCruisin.com for more info on an automotive extravaganza like no other.
Turn back the hands of time with antique Chevrolet parts. Since 1971, we've been sourcing parts from around the world to help you restore and maintain antique Chevs. Nose to tail fins, we have your parts. Call us toll free at 1-866-767-2787. Get help from a real person or go to antiquechev.com. Download a catalog, order online, delivered to your front door. Antique Chev, helping you turn back the hands of time.
Looking for a better way to buy a car? Stark Auto Sales holds insurance recovery auctions every Monday. SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, motorcycles, even exotic sports cars. Thousands of vehicles in stock. Some are rebuildable wrecks, some just parts cars. Others are damage-free theft recoveries. You can save a lot of money bidding in person or online. Stark ships worldwide. If you're looking for a better way to buy a car, stop by the next Monday auction at 119 Union Street, Toronto, or visit StarkAutoSales.com. Maverick Multimedia. We produce TV commercials and negotiate best possible airtime rates for our clients. We build custom websites with original photography and graphic design, not stock photos, and offer cost-effective search engine optimization plans that generate response. Real people serving clients across North America, getting you real results. Call 1-866-248-1490. Maverick Multimedia Incorporated. Way better marketing solutions.
The Southern Ontario Military Muster. See war reenactments, weapons demonstrations, vintage military vehicles. Honor the World War II veterans with a Veterans Parade marking the anniversary of VE Day, and the Portraits of Honor display paying tribute to Afghan vets. Tour the trenches, and don't miss this year's new attraction, the Supermodels America Vintage Fashion Show. The Southern Ontario Military Muster, June 13th and 14th at the Essex Sports Complex Arena and Grounds in Essex, Ontario. Visit militarymuster.ca.
Turn back the hands of time with antique Chevrolet parts. Since 1971, we've been sourcing parts from around the world to help you restore and maintain antique Chevs. Nose to tail fins, we have your parts. Call us toll free at 1-866-767-2787. Get help from a real person or go to antiquechev.com. Download a catalog, order online, delivered to your front door. Antique Chev, helping you turn back the hands of time.
Steve Plunkett presents the Fleetwood Country Cruise-In, featuring 100 years of Dodge and Canada's Dukes of Hazzard cast reunion. Meet Tom Wopat, John Schneider, Rick Hurst, Sonny Schroyer, General Lee mechanic Tom Sarmenta, and other celebrities like George Barris, Linda Vaughn, Courtney Hanson, Gene Winfield, and Dennis Gay. See square dancing tractors, over 4,000 vintage cars, and dozens of General Lees. June 6th and 7th, 9282 Elviage Drive, London, Ontario. Visit FleetwoodCountryCruisin.com for more info on an automotive extravaganza like no other. Hey friends, welcome back to the SST Car Show. Nissan has a brand new car on the market. It is the lowest priced vehicle in Canada. It is the Nissan Micra, and the company is betting that this is going to be a big hit in Canada. It is not yet available in the United States. It has been sold in different versions around the world though, and it has proven to be very popular. Our own Brittany Alexandra takes a look now at the all-new Nissan Micra, which, in our view, is a contender for this year's SST Import Car of the Year.
You are looking at the most affordable car in Canada. This is the all-new Nissan Micra. This is a very versatile car that will fit any lifestyle. Even though this is a small car, there's plenty of room for cargo. The base model that's priced under $10,000 comes with a manual transmission. Once you start adding options, the price goes up. In order to get air conditioning, you must get an automatic transmission, which adds about $4,000 to the price. The Nissan Micra is equipped with a 1.6-liter engine. The engine pumps out 109 horsepower. The car had plenty of power on the highway, kind of surprised us. The ride was surprisingly soft but firm, and it handled great. This car with all options will sell for about $15,000. This car, with its low cost and high build quality, makes this a game changer, and it also makes it SST approved.
Nissan is doing some very cool things with concept cars. Here's a look at the Nissan Blade. And here are some of the coolest things we saw this year at the Fleetwood Country Cruise-In, put on by Steve Plunkett in London, Ontario. They call it Hulkzilla. It's a monster truck. We found it at the SEMA Auto Show in Las Vegas. Here's our own Brittany Alexandra.
So this is one spectacular vehicle here. Now it looks like a monster truck, but it's not, right?
No, it's actually considered a mega truck, basically a monster truck on small tractor tires.
Now, what type of body material is this?
This is a fiberglass body made by U.S. Body Source out of Lakeland, Florida. We go with the fiberglass bodies just because it's such a lighter race product than a steel factory body.
So this mega truck must have a lot of power. What kind of engine does it have?
It's got an all aluminum 565 Boss Hemi. It's making over 3,000 horsepower.
3,000 horsepower. That is amazing. Now, do you do a lot of races or rallies in it?
We do. We're getting ready to start on the 2015 series. We'll probably be race ready probably sometime in May. So it's just one of those things. We're just got to get the truck ready, tuned, and ready to race.
So you had this custom made though. Who made it and why did you want it?
This truck was actually built in Las Cruces, New Mexico by Joel Bushman with Overkill Racing and Chassis. We've had a mud truck for a long time, and it's just been a slow, big, heavy truck, and we wanted to build a full race, blown mega truck that we can go race and compete all over the country.
That's interesting. Now, also the color of this is interesting and some of the details on it. It is also called Hulkzilla. Why did you go with that name?
Well, my mega truck that I've always had has always been called the Hulk. Well, with all the trademark stuff going on, we kind of pulled away from the Hulk and went Hulkzilla and made our own design, and I copyrighted the Hulkzilla name. So just to kind of get away from all the legal mamma jamma stuff.
Well, it's Hulktastic, honestly. It is one cool vehicle, and thank you so much for sharing it with us today. I am very impressed with it.
Don't go away, there's more SST just around the corner. When we come back, we will chat with Dean Geddes from Ford of Canada about the new Ford Mustang.
Hi, I'm Brittany Alexandra. Want to see some wicked cool cars? Stay tuned. We have more SST coming your way.
Looking for a better way to buy a car? Stark Auto Sales holds insurance recovery auctions every Monday. SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, motorcycles, even exotic sports cars. Thousands of vehicles in stock. Some are rebuildable wrecks, some just parts cars. Others are damage-free theft recoveries. You can save a lot of money bidding in person or online. Stark ships worldwide. If you're looking for a better way to buy a car, stop by the next Monday auction at 119 Union Street, Toronto, or visit starkautosales.com.
The Southern Ontario Military Muster. See war reenactments, weapons demonstrations, vintage military vehicles. Honor the World War II veterans with a Veterans Parade marking the anniversary of VE Day, and the Portraits of Honor display paying tribute to Afghan vets. Tour the trenches, and don't miss this year's new attraction, the Supermodels America Vintage Fashion Show. The Southern Ontario Military Muster, June 13th and 14th at the Essex Sports Complex Arena and Grounds in Essex, Ontario. Visit militarymuster.ca.
Steve Plunkett presents the Fleetwood Country Cruise-In, featuring 100 years of Dog and Canada's Dukes of Hazzard cast reunion. Meet Tom Wopat, John Schneider, Rick Hurst, Sonny Schroyer, General Lee mechanic Tom Sarmenta, and other celebrities like George Barris, Linda Vaughn, Courtney Hanson, Gene Winfield, and Dennis Gay. See square dancing tractors, over 4,000 vintage cars, and dozens of General Lees. June 6th and 7th, 9282 Elviage Drive, London, Ontario. Visit FleetwoodCountryCruisin.com for more info on an automotive extravaganza like no other. Maverick Multimedia. We produce TV commercials and negotiate best possible airtime rates for our clients. We build custom websites with original photography and graphic design, not stock photos, and offer cost-effective search engine optimization plans that generate response. Real people serving clients across North America, getting you real results. Call 1-866-248-1490. Maverick Multimedia Incorporated. Way better marketing solutions.
Turn back the hands of time with antique Chevrolet parts. Since 1971, we've been sourcing parts from around the world to help you restore and maintain antique Chevs. Nose to tail fins, we have your parts. Call us toll-free at 1-866-767-2787. Get help from a real person or go to antiquechev.com. Download a catalog, order online, delivered to your front door. Antique Chev, helping you turn back the hands of time.
The Southern Ontario Military Muster. See war reenactments, weapons demonstrations, vintage military vehicles. Honor the World War II veterans with a Veterans Parade marking the anniversary of VE Day, and the Portraits of Honor display paying tribute to Afghan vets. Tour the trenches, and don't miss this year's new attraction, the Supermodels America Vintage Fashion Show. The Southern Ontario Military Muster, June 13th and 14th at the Essex Sports Complex Arena and Grounds in Essex, Ontario. Visit militarymuster.ca.
Looking for a better way to buy a car? Stark Auto Sales holds insurance recovery auctions every Monday. SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, motorcycles, even exotic sports cars. Thousands of vehicles in stock. Some are rebuildable wrecks, some just parts cars. Others are damage-free theft recoveries. You can save a lot of money bidding in person or online. Stark ships worldwide. If you're looking for a better way to buy a car, stop by the next Monday auction at 119 Union Street, Toronto, or visit starkautosales.com. Hey friends, welcome back to the SST Car Show. Off we go to the Ottawa-Gatineau International Auto Show now for a chat with Dean Geddes of Ford of Canada, who chats with us now about the all-new Ford Mustang. And Dean, you can't say a whole lot about what Ford has planned for the 50th anniversary of the Mustang, and that's just around the corner because you have some big things planned for April. Can you give me a little bit of a taste or a hint of what consumers, what the public might expect?
Well, let me start by saying what also is around the corner. In fact, I think maybe today is spring. And we have a beautiful 14 model year Mustang and Gotta Have It Green on the showroom floor here at the Ottawa Auto Show. So I encourage people to come down and take a look at that one. And it really is calling on spring. And that color is just bright and it's energetic. But you're right. On April 17th, we've got our 50th anniversary of that iconic brand Mustang. And we've got the new 15 model year coming out later this year. So it's a big year for us. There will be some celebrations planned. I can't tell you too much, and they're going to be planned all across North America. Right. This is a big deal for Ford, and it's a big deal for a lot of the Mustang clubs. I'm sure there's some Mustang clubs in Ottawa region that would be interested to hear. So we'll be working with them, and it's going to be a good party, that's for sure.
Yeah. Huge news. I mean, on the pony car front, the Ford Mustang is this year's SST, Ottawa-Gatineau International Auto Show Pony Car of the Year. And I mean, the legacy that is behind that Mustang brand, that name, it's indestructible because there's so much history behind it. What has been the secret to success in terms of the pony car lineup? What keeps that pony car image and that popularity alive?
Well, it's really staying true to what the customer wants. Those customers are they're specific customers. They want a certain kind of vehicle, and we keep on delivering that for them. It's a very special vehicle, as you said. Mustang stands on its own in terms of a brand. It's that important to us. So it is the iconic car, has a tremendous history. People love it. It is, I think, the most popular sports car on Facebook, believe it or not. So has more hits than I do, I'll tell you that. So we expect a lot out of this vehicle, and it's going to be a great launch year for the new 15 model year. I can't wait.
Very exciting stuff. I mean, it all started with Lee Iacocca. And, you know, it was his baby. If you pick up the latest edition of the SST magazine, we have pictures of the Mustang concept car that came before all the other Mustangs. There are photos in there. That's a car that they have down at the Henry Ford Museum. And this whole thing on April 17th has me on the edge of my seat. So I can't wait to see what you guys have in store.
Me too.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. And now some highlights from this year's Bell River Sunsplash Car Show in Bell River, Ontario.
And welcome to the Bell River Sunsplash Car Show, a celebration of summer. This is Bell River's most important event of the year. It does tons for the local economy. You'll find an astonishing variety of vehicles here, just like this customized Pontiac Fiero. Classics, exotics, rat rods, they have it all. We even found some wacky stuff here, like miniature tractors made out of sewing machines. For car owners, this is a chance to reminisce. For spectators, it's a chance to fantasize.
The Southern Ontario Military Muster attracts vintage military vehicle owners from all over Canada and spectators from both Canada and the United States. The event is held each summer in the town of Essex, Ontario, just a half hour from the Windsor-Detroit border. The event moved to this new location just a couple of years ago, and organizers say the new venue in the heart of town is a good one because there is lots of space to grow. World War II reenactments are the biggest attraction during this three-day event, which is expanding and will soon include additional days where schools will bring children out. It will expose kids to a history lesson they are not likely to forget because they will be able to see, hear, touch, and even smell the past. Personnel carriers, vintage trucks, and even tanks are on display at this event each year, making it not just a great military show, but a great vintage vehicle show. The volunteers and actors who make this event possible showcase the fashions, the style, the technology, and even give visitors a sense of the culture and politics of the different eras on display. Unlike a visit to a museum, this is an all-out, no-holds-barred immersive experience where the artifacts are not just displayed, but demonstrated. World War II reenactments are just the beginning. Spectators are shown military weapons, vehicles, uniforms, and more from other eras too, including World War I, the Korean conflict, and even the War of 1812. The foundation for this event rests in a deep respect for the veterans who fought and sacrificed for the freedom Canadians and Americans enjoy today. Organizers also recognize the current and ongoing sacrifices being made today, which is why they take time to honor not only veterans of past conflicts, but also the people who have served and continue to serve today in Afghanistan, the Middle East, and other parts of the world where keeping the peace is a continuing challenge. The Southern Ontario Military Muster, a great way to learn about history, and one of the best vintage military vehicle displays in North America. Well, friends, thanks for joining us today. We truly appreciate you spending some time with us. We do have to go, though, so until next time, I'm Rick Walker reminding you, when you can't get to the car show, we will bring the car show to you at streetsporttv.com.
Maverick Multimedia production.